You ever heard a saying that just doesn't make sense? Like, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. It's cool, it's motivational, sounds like something that'd be on a t-shirt at Target. But let's be real. What the hell am I supposed to do if all I got is lemons? You can't make lemonade with just lemons. That's just lemon juice, straight acid. You try drinking lemon juice and tell me how motivated you feel afterwards. So let's actually break it down for a second. Not like that. Lemonade takes more than just lemons. You need sugar, water, a spoon to stir it with, a pitcher, something to pour it in, and maybe even a glass with ice cubes if you're feeling bougie. Life hands us lemons, sure, the sour stuff. That's what we start with. But the rest of the ingredients, we have to go get that ourselves. And sometimes it's not that simple. You don't get the sugar just because you want to be positive. You don't get the water just because you read an inspirational quote on Instagram. You have to go out and find those things. Sometimes you have to build them. Sometimes you have to ask for them. So think about where you're at in life right now. Maybe you're thinking, man, I've got the lemons, I've got the sugar, but I just don't have any water yet. Or maybe you're thinking, I've got the water, I've got the spoon, but still nothing to pour it into. You've got some of the ingredients. You're getting there. Some people are out here with only a lemon. Some people have already gotten their pitcher. But no one is expecting you to have a full-on lemonade stand by day one. Most of us are still wandering around the grocery store with a lemon in our hand, wondering where the hell the sugar is even at. And that's okay. That's normal. It's literally life. No one talks about the middle part of the saying. They just jump from, here's a lemon, you better have lemonade by 5 p.m. or you're failing. And here's where it gets really real. Let's say you do finally collect all the ingredients. You've got the lemons, you've got the water, you've got the sugar, you've got the spoon, and you've got the pitcher. And then you sit down ready to make something great. And then it finally hits you. You have no idea what the hell you're doing. How much sugar is too much sugar? Too much and then I'm making syrup. Too little and then it's just pain water. How do you balance it? And then suddenly you're stressed again because you thought getting all the ingredients was the hard part. Turns out, making the recipe work is a journey on its own. We've got this constant pressure to always have our lemonade ready. To show off your perfect cup, your filtered lemonade with just the right amount of ice cubes that is glistening in the golden hour lighting. Meanwhile, you're sitting there with a bruised lemon, no sugar, and wondering if your sink water will ruin it. But listen, you're not behind. You're still collecting ingredients. And that's what no one tells you. Even though you may have everything that you need, you may not know what to do with it right away. And that's not failure. That's learning. That's life. Every recipe needs testing. Maybe you mess it up the first time, but each time you get better at knowing your taste, your balance, and your own way of making it. Sometimes you have to borrow a spoon from someone else. Sometimes you may have to ask for a cup. And that doesn't mean you're weak. It means you're human. And nobody wants to admit it, but sometimes we don't even want the lemonade. Sometimes we're like, can I just give these lemons back? I didn't even ask for this shit. No. Maybe the best thing you can do is hold a lemon and say, all right, I don't know what I'm doing yet, but I've got this. I've got something. And that's the beginning of making lemonade. So if you're sitting there holding a lemon, or halfway through the recipe, frustrated as hell, don't stop. Keep searching. Keep experimenting, and keep going. Because eventually, that lemonade is going to taste exactly how you want it to. If life's been throwing lemons at you lately, don't worry, you're not alone. We've all been dodging fruits out here. Life will hand you lemons. Sometimes too many, sometimes not enough. And more than half the time, it's not giving you a shopping list either. And the choice is yours. Sit there with your lemons and be bitter about it, or go out there and search for the rest of the recipe. So go out there, find your sugar, find your water, find your spoon, find your pitcher, find your cup. Hell, steal a straw from McDonald's if you need to. I'm not going to tell. Because the goal wasn't just to survive with lemons. The goal was to build something better with it. And always remember, you can't make lemonade with just lemons. If this hit you somewhere deep, or even made you laugh a little bit, go ahead and drop a like. And hey, if you do end up making lemonade, let me know how it tastes. Appreciate it, man. Take it easy.